Today, I want to talk about everyone is you pushed out because, first of all, there's so much misconception about it. But I have to tell you that it has been like this probably since forever. I myself was introduced to this idea that imagination creates reality in 2010. And since then, with myself included in this, I have encountered the same problems, the same doubts about manifesting another person or manifesting anything where there's another person involved. And till this day, as a coach, I still get the same questions that I had back then. So if you have any doubt or anything that you don't quite understand about everyone as you pushed out, don't you worry, because a lot of people have the same questions, and I myself have been through the same doubts. So you're in good hands. And apart from that, this is a very important topic to many people because I know that a lot of you are manifesting specific people. I know this both from your comments and my clients. I have been coaching for years, and probably over 90% of all my clients have come to me for SP manifestations. So it's always an important topic, and that is what we are going to talk about today. Welcome to my channel. My name is Anna, and I'm a manifestation coach. On this channel, I teach the law of assumption as taught by Neville Goddard, while I also make sure to keep it simple and practical so that you can take it and apply it to your own manifestations right away. So if that's what you're looking for, you are definitely in the right place. So please subscribe and stay for more. And if you happen to need any additional help with your manifestations, I do offer coaching. I do offer both one-on-one coaching and group coaching. The link is in the description box below. And if you have any questions about my coaching, please ask me in the comments. So the biggest problem that people have with everyone is you're pushed out is the free will of other people, that other people decide to not want you or not want what you want, rejection and all that. And I have, it has come to my attention that even spiritual teachers teach that, you know, you can't manifest other people, you can't force or manipulate other people to do what you want because that can backfire and all that. For me, it's very surprising that spiritual teachers are teaching this because that is a clear misunderstanding of the oneness. The oneness that manifestation is. When we say that imagination creates reality and everyone is you're pushed out, that already talks about oneness. And the oneness is that no one is separate from your consciousness. No one is operating separately from you, independently from your assumptions. So, and if you are familiar with Neville Goddard says that God is our wonderful human imagination. So imagination is God, which is, everyone has imagination, so everyone creates. And there's one God, which means that everyone is part of that same source. And we are manifesting through the same source that has already created everything. That sentence can go very deep, and it's a whole lecture. But all you need to know is that everything that you experience, including people, come from your consciousness, from your mental programming, which means that you can only experience what you are manifesting. So, and if you are God the creator, your imagination is the creator, there's nothing outside of you that can decide what you can or can't have. And another human misconception is that other people are separate from you. They are physically separate. By the way, I hope that the cars aren't making too much noise in the recording. I'm recording with these, so just a heads up. I'm aware that cars are passing by here. you and your SP and other people, everyone that you are encountering, everyone that you're dealing with in your life, are physically in separate bodies, but the mind that we are all operating from is the same. And yes, we do have our individual parts of our mind which is programmed through our individual experience and upbringing and what have you. But the creative part of that same mind, that our individual minds are all part of the same creative mind, that infinite intelligence that we are all part of, which is what manifests through you, actually manifests your experiences. So when you know this, you understand that the person that you're dealing with is part of that same consciousness and comes into your experience through your own mental programming, which means in human words, by the way, let me know if this makes sense or if it's too complicated, because this is a topic that we are not used to. We are always used to the idea that people are separate, everyone has free will, that they decide what to do, what not to do. In human words, you cannot experience a person or anything without you manifesting them or it. So when you are manifesting a specific person, let's say in a romantic situation, you are manifesting that person to be in love with you, to have that relationship that you are manifesting, etc. People think that they are manifesting that other person to fall in love with them. And I have had clients say to me, I don't want to manifest him being in love with me. I want him to be in love with me because I deserve that. If you are going to wait for that to happen from the outside without you changing on the inside, that's never going to happen. Which means that no matter how you experience that person, that's your manifestation. So you are either manifesting them to be the way they are currently, or they were, or you are manifesting them to be in loving, caring relationship with you. Either way, it's a manifestation of your own subconscious mind, of your own mental programming, of your own self-concept, by the way. So it's only about the images that you hold in your own mind. Mostly it's about yourself, which brings in the person that acts in a certain way with you. And that often turns into specific assumptions about that person, but that's secondary. What's primary is, what do I believe about myself, and what do I believe about myself in relation to, in this case, a relationship, or in relation to money, in relation to good looking or health or wealth or whatever it is. So what do I believe in about myself in relation to those things? And the person that you meet have to come in and give you the experience of your own beliefs. So what people are showing you with their treatment of you and with their behavior is what you believe to be true about yourself. And all you need to do is to change the image you are holding of yourself in relation to what you are manifesting and of the person. Because I have a whole different video about free will, and there's a big chance that I'll make more videos about free will specifically. I will link that in the description. But long story short, there's no such thing as someone else's free will in your experience. Everyone is going to behave with you the way you assume about that person and about you and about yourself, again, in relation to romantic relationships, in relation to that specific situation. So when we are manifesting, we are not manipulating anyone, or we are not forcing anyone to do anything. All we are doing is we are changing the images that we are holding of them in our own mind. No one can stop you. And plus, I don't understand this idea of things backfiring unless you are specifically trying to hurt someone, because your thoughts are going to be experienced by you. So all manifestation teachers that you will study, they will all say at some point that it's best to hold kind and loving thoughts about other people, because you are going to be the one experiencing your own thoughts. So maybe that's what they mean about backfiring. I don't fully understand that, and the reason I started this discourse about not understanding why people say that is because if you are already given, you have been born with this power, with this creative power that is your imagination that manifests whatever you keep imagining. Why would you be given that if it has to backfire? It's your right to choose your thoughts and choose your imaginal acts the way you wish to shape your own reality. So you do that and you get exactly that outcome. So don't worry about manipulating anyone. You're not manipulating anyone specifically because not only the fact that everyone is you pushed out and you can only manifest. You are either manifesting one thing or another. But also when you are manifesting, something that people keep forgetting is that you are not manifesting another person to do another thing or to feel something different. You are manifesting yourself in that specific situation. You are manifesting yourself to be treated differently. You are manifesting yourself that experiences that different experience, that different situation. So manifestation is never about the other person. It's not an outward it's not something that happens on the outside. It's something that happens on the inside. And Neville Goddard always says when talking about other people and manifesting for other people, it's not always manifesting another person in a romantic situation. Sometimes people manifest health for other people. Sometimes people manifest a better financial situation for other people. It works the same way. He says that you cannot expect the person to change if you keep holding that, this is not a quote by the way, if you keep holding the same old image of them in your own mind. So if you want a person to change, this goes for situations in general, not just people. If you want something to change on the outside, you have to change the image you hold of it or them in your own mind. So you are operating inside of your mind, and the way that other person experiences it is also starting from their mind, because it's the mind that does everything. We are connected through our own mind, and this is, by the way, also the very popular famous topic of thought transmission, which is a super fascinating topic. I have again a video about that I'm going to link in the description box below. So your job is to impress your subconscious mind with the idea that you want to experience in your reality. What that does is that it then transmits to that other person or everyone else that should be involved in your manifestation, for your manifestation to become physical reality in your own experience. And they get the idea. No one forces them to do anything. Their thoughts start shaping in the way that they then act on it, and whatever needs to happen happens. But any manifestation with specific people, for example, I have had countless clients manifesting specific people and specific situations with their boyfriends, with their girlfriends. If you talk to any one of them, none of the specific people being manifested will say that they felt forced. They always feel like they want to do it. So no one will come and tell you, oh, you forced me to be in a relationship with you. It's always, this is the best thing ever. Because when you are manifesting in a specific person, specifically in relationships, in romantic relationships, you manifest them to be in love with you and to be happy, and that's a happy feeling for them too. So no one is going to complain for you to have manifested your specific person to be happy with you. So you're manifesting happiness both for you and for them, so don't worry about that. But this is also again one of those topics where you need to understand how manifestation works. No one is separate from you. Yes, they are in a different physical body, but the mind that we are all operating from is the same. Which means, again, recapping here, you can only experience what you manifest. So if you don't like what you manifest, you need to manifest something different. If you don't like what you are experiencing, you need to manifest something different. Because in either case, it's your manifestation. So you either manifest the bad treatment that you get from someone or from people, or you change that in your mind and manifest something different. People conform. You are not forcing. You are only impressing your own subconscious mind with a new idea, a better experience for you and for everyone involved, hopefully. The reason I say hopefully is, of course, it's advice to not specifically try to manifest something really bad for people, but and this is a separate topic, because then there have been a lot of people asking me, like, am I not doing something bad if I'm manifesting my specific person when there's a third party involved? That depends of what you keep assuming, because if you keep assuming that that's something bad and you're hurting them, then assumptions become reality. But I always say, in this case, if you're in a third party situation, why not manifest everyone being happier in your version of the situation? Because you tell the stories that you experience. So what if you're doing both of them a huge favor by manifesting your SP, and that third party is also better off with someone else? Again, this is not the hurt and the bad thing that I'm trying to I was using as an example, but I know that people have this question also. So be aware of what assumptions you're holding, and this is one of the cases where a coach comes in handy, because I know it from my clients that sometimes, me being on the outside and having a lot of experience with this, I see or I hear assumptions they have from the stories that they are telling, that they are not aware themselves. And of course, this is what a coach does. That's what we do. This was it for Everyone Is You Pushed Out. I could talk for another 2 hours about this topic. It's a never-ending, very fascinating topic again, but this video was meant to give you a peace of mind that it's okay that you are manifesting your specific person. You are not hurting anyone by manifesting your specific person, unless, again, your intention is to hurt somebody. So, and I know that no one... or at least I hope, but I get the impression, again, both from my clients and from your comments, that no one of you is trying to hurt anyone. Everyone who has come to me with the intention of manifesting a specific person, they have all wanted a happy outcome for both people involved. So, and you can manifest the same outcome. You can have that intention for the third party involved, other people involved. So there's no... You can do this without really creating anything unwanted. So, yes, this was it for today. I really hope that this was helpful, and I really hope that this wasn't, the cars weren't too loud. I'm standing under a tree here because I chose this spot because the lighting was really good, but in the middle of the video I started hearing the cars, and so Anyway, I hope that that wasn't too loud and this video was helpful. And if you need any additional help with your manifestations, I do offer one-on-one coaching. The link is in the description box below. And have a beautiful day and see you in the next video.